Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I'm a little late, and that's because my coffee machine needed a little coaxing, and I am having coffee today. Yes, it is Friday. It's an exciting day, and I'm here to share why. Ooh. So, I'm just going to wait a little bit while everybody starts coming in. Hello, Sherida. Hello, Lucia. Ev, I'm always doing well. Why complain? I don't complain anymore. It just doesn't work. So I rather not complain. And it actually improves my perspective and also what I attract. Whatever that comes through, I've noticed. Yeah, complaining isn't good. It is a negative energy as it is. So complaining doesn't really do it really doesn't. It really doesn't do much. What is the best way of getting through things is just letting it go. Don't keep it inside of you. I always ask myself that really important question: is it mine? 99.9% of the time, what's bothering is not. It's me that I feel that I need to be of help to someone or something, and they haven't even asked. So, what I do is I use my own energy that I would have spent on someone else that didn't even ask or wasn't even going to be grateful about it, and I use it on myself. Morning, Jay. I love our group. Absolutely love our group. Okay, Lucia. Absolutely. Absolutely. But Lucia, while I get while I get a handshake from hey Jaded, while I get a handshake from your guides, um, do me a favor. There's something crossed, either your legs, your arms, something. Um, I feel it's something in your torso. I see your your guide. It he's kind of showing me a like a blueprint of yours, something going on in the head area, maybe the mind, the memory, the but he also has a little bit of gray on your this area here from your chest. And then there's this like a red area just lower, going really close, if not on the root chakra, that area there. Hey, Cindy, nice to see ya. Look at this beautiful group that we have. Jaded, what new beginnings will happen for me? We're gonna see. We're gonna see, Miss Jaded. Okay, so Lucia, right now there is a lot of energy that's moving through you, but was your head, but nothing else ended up not going to the hospital. Okay. Because I see a lot of movement that's going in here. Well, the the rest of the like on the torso, it could be affected by what was going on with your head. And that's the first thing that your guide explained to me or showed me, because they show me with pictures, when it's somebody else's guide. But there's a lot of sadness, and sadness also brings a blockage of joy, um, and the movement of the energy. Something's going on that you are not. Hi, how are you, my dear? Of course you can. Um, and when that happens, the body, see, at this point, Lucia, the body is the one that's actually suffering because, look, let's be honest, you can't change everything. You can't change everyone. Okay? The only one that you can make a difference and finally find your happiness is going to be you. And sometimes it means that you have to get up and walk away for a little bit. All right? You have to walk away for a little bit, because what is happening at this moment is you're enabling. You're enabling circumstances, that derives from people not wanting to really understand you. And you are like slipping into a void, right? And you don't need to be there. And as hard as it is, because that is what I'm getting, you need to sit back and take control. Easier said than done, right? Everybody has that issue. Easier said than done, Mary. Well, yeah. There is an issue of temper, but there is, hey, Flo. But there's also an issue that is going to bring you um, a victorious ending, and it has to do with hard work, Lucia. And I know you're tired. Who isn't tired? You are tired, but this is work that you need to do. Does this make sense? You need a break, and as hard as it is, you need a break. Let me know. That makes sense. You are very, very welcome, Lucia. Yeah, you need to get up and walk a little bit, for a bit. You can announce it. You can say, I'm taking a break. And if, okay, everyone can do that. Everyone can take a break. When you need to have a break, you take a break. All right. So let's see. That's Lucia. Jaded. What new beginnings will happen for me and Hernandez in love together this spring? You and Hernandez. So while I'm waiting for the handshake, and they're funny. Your guides are funny. You don't think that the things that happen to you, Jaded, are funny, but they are. Mm-hmm. I go down the line. Hopefully, my list doesn't go new beginnings. Okay, here we go. We got the okay. Well, there's a lot of determination. Hey, Daryl. Morning, Papa. So, Jaded, there is someone, and I want to believe that this is you, but there is some, but no, because, all right. So the two of you, you and Hernandez, are very determined on the path that you're taking in your lives. Now, I'm going to dare to try to interpret what your guide is telling me. Yes, there may be something that is brewing. However, there needs to be more determination in you showing Hernandez that you are. the girl, because something is not adding up to two. So one and one is not adding into two. There is a third and perhaps a fourth contender, I see, as far as mountains are concerned. And someone is fighting for his love. So, or her love, whatever it is, for that person's heart. You need to be very, very careful. You need to find out if you even share intimate preferences, if you know what I mean. So you need to actually sit back and you need to have a conversation. No more dilly dallying. No more, do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? I'm showing you this. Do you get it? Do you get it? No, you need to be very upfront, very honest, and say, my heart would like to melt with your heart. But he is not. He's determined to find love, but he is not determined in a way to provide you any. He's kind of letting you do all the work, right? Like like you need to show him you're worthy. Think about it. I want you to think about it, because there is a point right now in your life that you know what you want, you're determined, you're ready for it, and then the body card comes out. Something about someone's body. I don't know if you're being very if you're worried about your body image, or he's worried about his body image. Something's going on, or it could also be body language, okay, from one of you guys. So this is something, I mean, if even if he's the kind of person, he overthinks. He thinks things too much, to a point that, whatever interest there was like, oh, okay, so now you're ready. And his guides are saying that. Okay, so in his past, he was a bully over his buddy. Okay. All right, I get it. So, you may want to just really sit him down and say, listen, dude, I did my part. I did everything that I needed to do. The ball is in your court. And I'm sure that you've already told him that, but you need results. Okay? Because there's a bunch of wonderful contenders waiting for you. Yeah, like I said, I don't know what he is expecting, what he thinks, what he's thinking in his mind, what makes him believe that you have to work for his love. Think about it. Really, really think about it. I may be reading it wrong, but this is what I'm getting from your spiritual entourage. So it's probably, just think about it. If this is where you really want to be. Okay? Let me know if that resonates with you, because I want to make sure. All right. So Cindy, let's look at Cindy. Cindy. So even though Cindy's energies already know me, I still need that. I still need that handshake. And yes, I feel you, Cindy, how you're giving. You're okay with it. Right. You exactly. Okay, so right now, Cindy, you get the fear card. a reflection card, and then a balance card. Something, and it's not fair because I know certain things about what's going on with your life, but this here, this fear, you already know what it's all about. But you're actually being asked to reflect on the life that you're living. How are you living it? You need to balance what you eat, what you drink, and the time that you spend, not only with yourself, but doing the things that you're supposed to be doing because you're not. At least that's what I'm getting from your people. And while they're working in the background, they still can't do anything unless you allow them to. And you're not allowing them to. And correct me if I'm wrong. You say that you are, you believe that you are, but just throwing that intention out into the universe does not mean that you really are. Oh, yeah, you can do whatever you want. No. Okay. So, yes. So, yeah. But there's a genuine fear, overall fear of life. And it brings you to these habits that I'm getting. And thank you. These habits that are not good for you. But you don't see that they're not good for you. You see them, what I'm getting is you see them, well, I deserve a little of this and a little of that. Well, that needs to change only by reflecting. Oh, you, okay, good. Ha! All right. So, reflection. It's very uncomfortable. It's sometimes even I feel that it is unnecessary to have to sit down and reflect on what it is that I want, but I have to. Because if I want my future to be what I want it to be. And I don't, the way that I'm thinking is I want to make my future in a foolproof way that does not make me have to worry about anything. I did my work here in the present. And when the present is done, I know that my future is all taken care of. But you've got to have balance. You got to know when you can indulge on some things. Because even though you don't realize that these little habits that you have are not frequent, they're still harming the body. And then the body is sending that signal to the brain. And then the brain is also reacting. So it's really just a reaction. Do you need to be dressed in white and you need to be glorious and divine and all of this? Absolutely not. You are a natural shaman. You are an avatar on this earth. But you still have things that get in your way. When you are ready to remove these things that are in your way, then what you're going to open up is the portal that you need to open up to actually get all the things that you want. And then you're going to realize it. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Absolutely, she does. Isn't that interesting? Okay, so let me know if it makes sense. So like this weekend, I know it's hard to meditate. I know it's hard to reflect. Well, it's a good day. It's a good weekend to do it. Me 888. Am I saying it right? Me 888. Me 888. Is me 888 still here? Yay! Mimi, tell me, where's Manny's feelings or energy towards me at the moment? Okay, so I'm asking for your guidance to talk to my guidance. And don't worry, I'm not gonna say anything that I'm not supposed to because they know. And I only get given a glimpse because this is like these are really quick readings. Oh, there they are. Wow. You've got some good juju around you. Honey, are you in the spiritual arena? Are you doing wow. Love you, Cindy. Um Mimi, are you an empath? Have you realized that you're an empath? Wow. Okay. So it's you and Manny. Let me see. Where's Manny's feelings are interested in me at the moment? Okay, good. This is wonderful. Well, in the love department. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, my dear. But there's a kind of little bickering and there's a lot of suspicion. A lot of suspicion. Um, that is, yeah, right? Angel bumps. Um, this suspicion, it this suspicion, it feels like it's coming from you. But he's giving you good reason to be suspicious. You need to look around, mama, because you you need to you need to make a decision. Hey, Andrea. Of course you can. Um, yeah, and you see, there is the rest that you're resting in the relationship. Yeah, but then there's the love card right next to the resting, and then there's the surrender card. All right. So I know Daryl and Jay know what I'm getting at. Sweetheart, if he hasn't spoken to you and he hasn't tried to fix this, you just dodged a bullet. Okay? I'm being very, very honest, sweetheart. I'm going to be the reader that is not going to BS anybody. I don't fluff anything. And I certainly don't read futures because you're going to make the changes in the present remember, regarding what it is I'm going to tell you. But you have a few people on the side that are interested in you. They know what you know, they know what you love, and they are ready to give that. It's just that you want closure. Is that what you want? Oh, Cindy, thank you. Because if what you want is closure, you're not going to get it right now. Believe me, he's not alone. And I don't do love very well. I'm going to be very honest. I don't do the love department very well. So I rely on your guides. Your guides have been telling you even before you haven't had that conversation with him. They were telling you, something's wrong. Something changed. Vibrations change, relationships change. All right. But the heart and something was telling you already that there was something wrong. When the universe moves things out of the way, and the one that you are and you've got this cord on this man. Look, I got the goosies. I got the goosies. No, no, no. No, no, no. Remove that cord. You need to be you. You do not need Manny to make you whole. And you are right now moving spiritually into a much stronger person. You are realizing, and a lot of people don't realize that when you get the opportunity of solitude, you are getting the opportunity of becoming stronger, wiser, and the opportunity to really, really work with the universe together to get what it is that you want. Yeah, Manny's great. Manny's what you know. But what you don't know is what causes fear. And what you don't know is you have more people around you. One of which has already professed that, or will profess perhaps a second time or even the third time, the enormous amount of love they have for you. So don't worry. Hold your passion. Hold that passion. Keep that passion, that fire glowing, and let yourself know. Let yourself work this. There is a difference between isolation and solitude. Solitude is what we want because solitude is what makes the energy bonds stronger in every sense of the word. Let's see who's next. Let me look at my list. We did me. I hope that this makes sense, Mama. Morning, Cindy. Cindy. The Queen of Sheba. Wow, I haven't seen you for a while. I'll get the white dirty. Let me see. Queen, how are you, Mama? I haven't seen you for a while. I want you to think while I ask your spiritual guidance to allow me to give you a quick read today. By the way, that needs to happen every time you get a reading. It's not just, oh, here you go. Here's a card. Yes, you can, Jay. I want you guys to ask the question. It has to be precise. Remember that we're working with energies that are much higher in wisdom and in intelligence than this bodysuit. Okay. Okay. Oh, great. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. So we've got Queen, then we have Flo, and then Jade. Thank you so much. Well, I can't tell you who one person, because you know, Queenie, you know that's just not one person. No. You know. I need to know productive with what, Jay? Because it could be, will we be productive moving the living room to the kitchen? And yeah, that could happen. So, Queenie, I can't tell you who, because what your energy is telling me, your people are telling me, there's more than one. You have this thing that people just flow to you. Now, this person, oh yeah, this person now you're thinking, and let me know if this is right, there is someone that did reject you at some point, or it was, well, you think it was a rejection. Okay. So this person at some point in your mind, in your heart, did bring you peace. They had a lot of passion. They kind of nourished your soul in a way. But it wasn't the right time. Now, it's time. This and you weren't in isolation, you were more into solitude. Isolation is a negative energy. Solitude is a much more positive, empowering energy. What I'm seeing here is, and what I'm getting, yes, you did have a lot of rest. Yes, you did. You you had enough. Oh, girl, you need to take that out of your mind. Those thoughts that keep coming into your mind and keep um wanting for you to continue in your solitude, those things I'm getting from somebody who's very, very strong in your ancestry saying that they've heard you think or say, I don't deserve to be loved. Maybe I need to be alone all my life. Are you kidding me? With so many people that are interested in you because you are so, you could be such a grounded person. You just lost. Okay, so there needs to be grounding. All right, grounding work, because your energy not being grounded to Pachamama. Okay, so see, goosies. So you need to be grounded to Pachamama. Why? Because right now you're floating between the earth and the and the sky or the heavens, right? Okay, now let's look at this, and this is for everybody. Why do we ground to Pachamama? Because the Pachamama is getting inventory of all her babies, right? Plant people, you got the Rock Nation, you've got all these beautiful, beautiful beings that reside on her belly. She needs to take inventory so that she can add her energy to that of the universe and find and present what is going to vibrate with you. So you putting yourself in that negative isolation box did not help. What it did was it kind of centered you, and now you're able to want to start. So your first thing you need to do is you need to gather yourself. Let's stop thinking about anyone right now because you still have work to do. You need to center and ground. You need Mother Gaia or Sophia, whatever you want to call her. You need her to say, oh, there you are. Here's my queen. Now let's bring that energy and find the right energy for you. Does that make sense? You have not been in that collective, or it's like you disconnected and you weren't being counted. But that happens to you a lot, doesn't it? That happens to you a lot. So what happened was it became a literal thing. It became a literal thing. So yes, absolutely. So you got some work to do right now. Why you came out? Yeah, you're ready. And this is it. You said that you were in isolation for quite some time. I'm ready to get back in the dating scene. You are definitely ready to get back into the dating scene. You want happiness, you want joy, but you want your happiness and joy to be able to be grounded. So when you do get those people, because it's going to be more than one girl, you're going to see yourself having to pick. You're going to have to make a decision. Yeah. So yes, absolutely. Does this make sense? Does it resonate with you? Good, good. I'm glad this was a good read. So far, it's a good read for everybody. I'm trying to get as much information for you guys as I can in this short. Well, you're going to have to start the process forever. Again, process over. And I'll tell you why, because every time it's going to be different. And every time you start the process, you start it with more wisdom. Queenie, you are an incredible empath. You are an incredible force to be reckoned with. You need to heal your heart. Stop expecting that things are a certain way. In a way, there's a little stubbornness in your love track. Remove that. You don't need it. You don't need it at all. I know, but what did you learn? What did you learn? So now you know what you want. So now the energies, once you ground with Pachamama's going to go, okay, well, she doesn't need that jerk. And she doesn't need someone like this. And she certainly doesn't need someone like this. So what is the energy going to bring you? And then you're going to go into a relationship fully understanding what you want and what you don't. And then you're going to be able to tell that person, you know what? This is what I expect. And if you can't give it to me, there's the door. Right? Because that is how it's supposed to be. Exactly. See? So look at it in the different point of view. Fly like the eagle. Look at your surroundings in your life from the top view. And you're going to see that there's a lot more to what's going on with you right now. Let's see who's next. Flo. And then we have, who's next? So then there's Flo, and then there's Jade. I'm asking Flo's energies. You're very welcome. I'm asking Flo's energy. Flo, you still there? Yay. Okay. So let me see what Flo's charisma. When is it my turn? Will I meet my divine counterpart on Hinge or Bumble? Oh, those are you're in a dating app? You're using a dating app? Flo, you're using a dating app? Okay. Well, dating apps are filled with energy. You're a homebody. Well, girl, that's why you're not meeting anybody. Oh, but I'm getting, and thank you for allowing me. I'm getting, yeah, you're a homebody because there's slim pickings where you live right now, right? Slim pickings. Okay. Now there's a lot of energy in these dating apps. So you're gonna do more work in trying to find out if these people are real than slim pickings. You're gonna end up doing a lot more work trying to find out if these guys are real or not. There's a lot of scammers out there. And for people like you, you're so nice. You're so giving. The Flo. Flo, you were in a relationship or kind of a relationship. Were you not? Oh, girl, you can video chat all you want. They're going to tell you what they think you want to hear. Oh, these people they're incredible. Yeah, video chat. Yeah, you still want a video chat. Okay. So here we go. And okay. And but I'm getting in the love department, there was a loss of security. Something happened there, and I don't want you to tell me. I don't want you to say, yeah, you found out some stuff. Right? It's going to be the same thing. it's going to be the same thing. Why? Because you're so nice, you're so good, you're so innocent in a way, um, that um, you are emanating that energy out. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So, you know, there was, you found something out, didn't work out. All right. But then I get the womb card. Something this, oh, okay. So the womb card sometimes means that there's something physically you may want to go and take a look at. But it also means that you are, you and your DNA are kind of following an imprint or a blueprint that goes back to your ancestry, including your mom and your grandma and your aunts. It's all in the maternal side of things. Um, while there may be something you may want to, take a look at, that's one thing. And it's always a good thing. Maybe you're due to go get your, annual or your pap test or whatever. But when it comes to matters of the womb, we're going back into your ancestry. We're going back into what is ingrained in your imprint, in your blueprint. What you keep bringing back uh, into into your different lifetimes. And you've been here quite a few times before, which is interesting. Okay. Interesting. So, what I'm getting from your people is, yes, you have this something that you are expecting, this one thing. You're looking for a prince in shining armor. And they're very, very, the reason why you can't find it in your place is because where you live is because it really doesn't exist there or anywhere. You make your prince charming. They're going to come to us, the female, and they're going to be totally vulnerable. And they put on a great show, but understand that they are providers, they are the masculine, they are the ones that will protect you and keep you secure and certainly love you. But we need to give them the power and the knowledge to know what love is, to know how to show us their love, and how we then return the same to them. But we can't possibly do that to someone that is not willing or does not even know why they're here, doesn't even know that you are their mate. Now, I am getting a lot of resistance from one of your guides because they tell me the masculine is confused. Exactly. And people don't realize that the feminine has to pick up the slack and reteach, but reteach with love, reteach with honor and integrity, because they deserve that from us and we deserve it as their. How wonderful it is, good morning, for you to be able to start manifesting. So how do you manifest? Yes, do your apps, start meeting people, weed out the ones you don't want. You're not in a hurry. I know you want to believe you're in a hurry, but you're not in a hurry. There's no clock ticking. That does not exist. Okay? You have to take the clock out of your matrix. It doesn't exist. You have to be comfortable with what you really want. Get a piece of paper, write down everything you want on a man or a woman, whatever it is, a pet. And you put that down. And when you do that, okay, good. When you do that, what is going to happen is you're going to have an intention on paper that you wrote, and that is in your timeline. All of a sudden, that starts manifesting. That is the one of the most powerful tools to manifest that there could ever be. Exactly. So, writing down what you want to know about that person is part of your intention. This you put on a table for the whole entire universe to see. And the people that will start showing up in your dating apps are going to be very, very close. It's up to you to make that decision so that you can have the future that you want. Because I will tell you, no one can predict the future. That is bull crap. Bull crap. The only way, the only person that can make the future is you. But you have to do the work here in the present. Secure your future now. That is why we make intentions and manifestations happen in the present. So don't let anybody tell you, oh, in 6 months I see you here. In 8 months I see you doing that. You know what? You can change that because you're the one working your present. All right? So sit tight just a little longer, but do that and you'll see how much you get. You're welcome. Exactly. You don't want to be single. You don't want to be single, but you're not single. You're not alone. You need to really, really know that you are not alone. Never have been. You have a lot of great energy around you. Okay. All right. So let's go. Yeah, I can only do one more, and that'll be good. And that'll be Jay. I'm going to give you guys my Facebook group. Please join. Because there I have a lot of students, and a lot of them are not students anymore because they are just so incredibly, they're so incredible that they're not students anymore. But there you can get also free readings. You ask and you will receive. Okay, on the main board we do have rules, but you can get that there. Love and light, my dear. So let's take a look here. J. J. So what we're doing here, Jay, you're very conscious of what you need to do. Um, but I'm also getting to have a little conscious awareness of certain things that see you keep putting yourself in, you keep saying yes. Much love, dear. Nice to meet you. You keep saying yes to things, and then you realize, oh my God, I'm not ready. All right? Because you have the sweetness, you have this wonderful thing. Yes, you are gonna have the energy. Yes, you're gonna move. You're gonna move the stuff, but there's some, can you do me a favor and read that paperwork, please? I want you to take a good look at the paperwork. You need to look at the paperwork. There's something about the paperwork. And stop saying yes. Stop saying yes. Does that make sense? Okay, let me see here. Let's do two more. I can do just two more, guys, because I have to get to work. Queen. So after Risha, am I right? Risha still here? Risha, you're still with us? Okay, Risha. So I'm asking your spiritual group to give me access. And I'm just waiting. Risha, you've got some strong ancestors, Mama. Wow. Wow. Okay, so sweetheart, I'm getting let me go back to your question and feel that energy. Oh, I have? Ha! Good. Good. I mean, they're the first ones to come front and center. I'm getting proceed with caution. This is why I was asking, why would this card come out? Why would they pick this card? They're saying to proceed with caution. Not everything is what it seems with this person. There's been a lot of key messages that you kind of don't want to believe, but it's being shown to you. It's been shown to you before, and it's being shown to you now. Girl, this person is not alone. And this person, you know how you say out of sight, out of mind? That could be what's going on here. But this is a great, it means that this person that you're talking about um may very well be talking to someone else. Now, it's on the talking stage. So, but the fact that this person is not with you and right now there's nothing you can do about that. Um oh, that's not the case. All right. Okay. So why are you not connected? Because what I'm getting here from your people is this was a mutual problem, a mutual issue that you guys were having. Okay. So there's an issue that your friend did. Okay. So there is, and this is the issue that I'm seeing here. No clear communication. Honey, um, it's time for you to connect, whether he likes it or not. And if you were to remove your friend from the equation, will he come back? You don't know. Is he using the friend and what she did um, as a reason not to connect with you? If there was true love, your friend plays no part in his decision to be with you. No one can play a part to being with you. So you need to sit down with him and you need to say, I want a meeting. I want to talk with you. I don't care that you don't want to, but I need closure. I need to know how we can make this work. And you're going to see yourself in a position where you're going to have to pick your friend over that person? Are you ready to make that decision? Because this person doesn't believe. And if he cuts you off the way you're saying, where's the love? You need to set up a meeting. You need to be very strong with this. Okay? I don't want you to go into this meeting thinking that you're going to leave and you're going to have a ring. I need you to go into this meeting, make sure that you understand that what you're there to do, exactly. The right person would never make you choose. Exactly. So understand that yes, you want to have something with this person. This is the person that you've been looking for and you've wanted. But ask yourself, is it because you're so used to that energy that this person brings? And it's very hard for you to even contend that there may be another energy because you've blocked yourself from anybody else coming into your love life because this is what you want. So you must have that conversation with him. Give yourself. You deserve to be happy. You deserve. If you want to have your friend, you got your friend. If you don't want to have your friend, you don't have a friend. If you want to find the person that you really, really want, open yourself up. Remove the negative energies that are causing the blockage. Yes, you can manifest a person. Absolutely, you can manifest a person. Girl, you can manifest anything you want. Anything you want. Okay? Write down, just like there was somebody else I told. Write down what you're looking for in a man. Remember that love comes first, and it doesn't matter what the guy looks like. That's beautiful. But you need to manifest in writing. Okay, this is very important for everybody to understand. You get pen and paper. Okay? You get pen and paper. This is something that is going to be engraved in your timeline. You're going to write down what I am looking for in a loving man. Okay, because love comes first. Write down all the qualities, but make sure that what quality you're putting, you can add it to. You can give that to. Because if you want a domineering man, you can't be domineering either. Because he's the one that you're asking to be domineering. Not that anybody would want anybody domineering, but there are people like that. Okay? If you want a loving man, be prepared to be the only one to offer love and not give him an opportunity to find it anywhere else. Very important. Very important. Write it down. Now that you wrote it down, now that it went into your universe, now that the atoms around you with those beautiful photons turn on with that energy, guess what? Manifestation begins. The energies around us are non-judgmental. They're going to see that it's written in your timeline, and now they manifest. And yes. Okay. All right. So now, let's see who else is here. I think it was. Gosh, I gotta go to work. Hey, Teresa. We got Andrea. Gosh, I really gotta go to work. I am so sorry. I am going to need to go to work. Andrea. Andrea, there's something going on with your flow, with your growth. Something is not connecting. Something is not understanding where it is that you want to go. Now, I'm getting the anger card. I'm getting the growth card. I'm getting the flow card. So this is why I'm saying this. The anger card, maybe you're not happy where you are right now. The anger card doesn't really mean that you're like, ah. It just means that you're not happy with where you kind of are. You know that things could get better. You know that, and you know that this is work that you have to do. So can you do it? Yes. You just have to stop. Oh, yeah, no. You have to stop telling yourself or trying to convince yourself that you can't. Okay, so yes, so she ran away. That could be your anger, but you can't tell yourself that you can't do something. And this flow, yes, of course, it's going to be a flow in your energy because what happened? I'm so sorry that your daughter ran away. Did you finally find her? But this flow, well, you need therapy. Okay, you need therapy. Both of you need therapy. Both of you need to, yeah. She's been talking to somebody, hasn't she? Hmm? She was talking to somebody. Yeah, they found her, but she's been talking to somebody. So right now, this has become a non-spiritual issue. It has now gone into the body and the body mind. That needs to get fixed first. And that is going to take a lot of energy from you. That is going to take a lot of energy from everybody so that the flow continues to move through. But there's a lot of misunderstanding and there's a lot of resentment and anger that needs to be taken care of. But this is not a spiritual thing. I'm telling you right now, there are no hexes, there's nothing. She is talking to somebody, and that needs to stop. Here is where Mama puts on her big girl panties because you want to make sure that baby girl understands that she is loved. Right now, there's a lot of confusion, there's a lot of anger, there's a lot of misunderstanding of flow. And there needs to be the one thing, security. She needs to feel secure. You need to feel secure. Okay? It doesn't matter. She's talking to somebody. She is talking to somebody. She's watching something. Something is giving her. You need to find out why and who. She is talking to somebody. And I know that she's talking to somebody. She's talking to somebody. I don't know where. Maybe she's using somebody else's information. I don't know. But no. And this is definitely not spiritual, sweetheart. So you're going to need to do a lot of work. And you need to talk to the police and see. They got more information. Okay? They've got a lot more information. Don't cloud yourself. Okay? And you need a therapist. We need to find out why her mind does not feel secure. Only you would know that and she would know that. And we need to see how we can get her to feel safe and loved at home so this doesn't happen again. And we need to find out that there is some, and thank you, there is some chemical imbalance in your family, in your ancestry. You need to figure that out. You need to give her the benefit of being able to live a normal life with you. Does that make sense? This is not spiritual. And I hate it when it's not, because you're bound to the body. You're bound to life. Okay, Real Housewife. So, goosebumps. This is, that's how I get confirmation when I get goosebumps. So you need to really get her. I know that this is something you don't want to even think about, but you have thought about it. There, honey, you need to go see a therapist. She needs to go see a therapist, and she needs to feel safe. She's not feeling safe. There's something going on. Okay? I hope that brings you some kind of peace, but I'm trying to give you movement. That has to do with the flow. That has to do with the anger. That has to do, she explodes. So, no, no, no. Okay. And then Real Housewives of Tarot. Hey, Real Housewives, was it that you had, what is your question? Andrea, did that, does that at least give you a little bit of guidance as to where to go? Don't take her to a psychiatrist unless the psychotherapist tells you that there's a need. Do not take her to the psychiatrist immediately. Real Housewives of Tarot. Are you still here? Do you have a question? All right, sweetheart. This is not spiritual. She had to run away for you to understand that this was not a spiritual thing, that she needs help. And you need help. Everybody there needs help. Okay? This had to happen. It was an eye opener for you, wasn't it? It was sad. It was sad and very scary. But it had to happen. But she's talking to somebody. She's talking to somebody. And I keep telling you, she's talking to somebody. Real Housewives, you're still with us? All right, guys, I really do need to go to work. I am so late. I will see you again on Friday. Yeah, it was very scary. Are you kidding me? I'm a mom, but I'm a Cuban mom. So I'm going to tell you that shit was not going to happen well with me. But I'm also a mom to a very she's this is her first life, so we're dealing with an angel that has taken a body to become human and to find the human existence. But the anxiety level, it is the highest anxiety. She produces hives in her own body based on the anxiety level that she has, that she lives in 24/7. She's not medicated. She doesn't need it. But thank God. But take it from me. My mom was schizophrenic, and my sister and I came out great. So yeah. Look at that. So you know that you're dealing with someone very different. Very different indeed. Okay? Treat her with a lot of love, which I know that you can. But you need to check. You need to check her out, okay? 10 years old? No. All right. Thank you very much, all of you, for being here, for watching me. Please share. Please let other people know what I do. Mondays, we have events 8:30 to 9, Monday through Fridays, and Fridays being the reading day. But we have meditations on Thursdays. We have, what else do we have? We have a lot of other things. Yeah, see? You see? And then, there goes the part. She's talking with someone. We need to make sure that you deal with the body first and the mind. Then we deal with whatever it is that she's talking. Okay? And it is someone in your family that passed. So, but you can't work with that until science has to come first. We have to work with the science first. Then, when the body is stabilized, then we can go into the spiritual. Because sometimes when the body is stabilized, the spiritual actually stabilizes as well. All right? That's why we don't go with cases like this straight into the spiritual. No, that could actually harm, because a 10-year-old, come on. So, okay, you know what I mean? Let's make sure that the science is correct. All right. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for being so vulnerable, for wanting to understand how divine you are. And because you are divine yourself, you are able to create divine people, little people inside of us as the feminine. But we also create the masculine. So we have to remember that we are the creators of these beautiful, beautiful people on this earth. But we also come with gifts and talents. And we are divine. Therefore, we have the capabilities of the biggest and most wonderful energy and frequency. As a co-creator, we share love, unconditional love that the Creator has given us so that we can bring to the people here. As above, so below. Put it into that perspective. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you have a beautiful day. See you next week.